of the Palladian High Priestess, of course. And yeah, I'm here so that all the thieves and copycats and jizzies can gather to try and steal and take my words. And I've had plenty of time, God gave me, because it's one of me. It's one of me. There are divine feminine energies that are making it to a certain position. But what I came into this realm to do as number 13, there's only one of me. And so all the disrespect from the daughters that come from me, because it's been shown in 369 by celebrities that are praised for because they're beautiful, like Lucifer and Satan, and they get praised for stealing and robbing, and they get away with murder. Okay, so the law don't apply to them. So I came as the law, and I've had plenty of time to sit down and think about how I'm taking my power back and how I bust open doors. There were people there before me, yeah, but I came in completely authentic, completely wanting to set the uncollected free. And that's how come I know that the things that I've gone through and the people that have came together in all these different areas of my life and the keys that I have and the setups that's been done to a person like me who's supposed to be nothing has proven it. I've proven it to myself, and I don't need to prove it to anybody else. And that was an obstacle. But at the same time, how do I get my power back? I take back my justice by setting the law, since the law don't work for the real true daughters of Zion that I came to set free. But with respect that you will get these positions, because what I have went through is the pain of my brother high. And that's why I get to say certain things that you say, oh, I'm not going to say that. But you out here leading the collective as if I don't exist. And here I am, your mother that poured out into you. So we're going to start with 3 people, because I want to start with the people in the tarot. Okay. That's why I get to talk about the president, different races, because I do it out of love, because of where I have come from and the disrespect, even by those that say that look like me, because you want the validation of those entities that are my brothers, who know who I am and who will validate who wanted me to go to war with them. And they use you as a vessel to set you up, to make you think that something that the Most High God created, co-created, beauty, the love that I have for humanity, and the knowledge that I have in the different people in all different walks of life. So it's one man right now who will go behind the Palladian gates, and that's why he get to do what the fuck he want to do, whether all y'all don't like him or not. And his name is Donald Trump, and he's a Gemini. He's the emperor. Okay, this ain't got nothing to do with no motherfucking love story. These hoes don't have no motherfucking knowledge, and they will bend. And we're gonna start with three setup copycats that's out here. I'm so sick of this, because the true daughters of Zion and the true lights that are aligned is the example of my life that I have overcome, and the keys that I can give it. Ain't nobody finna steal it. And I'm glad that I was rejected and set up to make it look this certain type of way and do all this kind of stuff and hide me and go steal and reword what I'm saying, because you wouldn't try so hard to put me down, but then go around and dress like me. And I can say everything that I'm saying because it's a video that shows you what when I was wearing it and when I was talking about it. Show yours. It's a video of when I said what I said, and then now you saying it. And it makes me sick because that's disrespectful. Because I went through pain and suffering, and I went through ridicule while you're sitting over there getting false praise because you have no power, absolutely none. The only power you had, Jezebel, that's sitting here right now talking to people and lying, and you have no keys. So everybody's supposed to be a tarot reader, huh? That's the way to get free off of each other. So what makes you different from a preacher? You have no keys. There are real readers out here that helps real machines of God that he's using me to activate the 12,000 in each tribe. I'm a lion. I choose to be, but I'm a master transformer. There's one, and this is not out of ego. And my brothers are 12,000 in each. The wolves, the bulls, the eagles, and they gonna all help me in regaining order in this whole nasty world. And what I have to do, these motherfuckers never will have the balls to do. But then they want to walk around and think that they're going to be protected. They have no protection. Because the real daughters and sons of the Most High God are being hidden. They don't even know half the things that they can do right now. They're going to be knighted by me, their mother, who embodied 6 in 1, who embodied 1 in 6, who was out here giving for a bunch of motherfuckers to keep disrespecting each other and then blame somebody else because you're giving them power to do it because you don't never love yourself. And I don't back nobody just because they look like me. I don't care. It's about loyalty. I'm not angry. See, let me tell you something about people that's just sit up and gaslight. See, you sit up and watch tarot readers that gaslight and tell you something that you're not. Because if you were, you would be out here making movement. You will be willing to be ridiculed to make things right. They just gaslighters. They're just feeding off of you. They don't have no knowledge. They stole that from somebody paying like mine, who was willing to lose everything but remain faithful to the Most High God. They out here telling stories and telling fairy tales about things that they don't know nothing about, and they being set up by entities and by my brothers to be used against me like they are us as a whole. And even those that have been through the pain, if you're not willing to step out here and do what the Most High God is asking you to do, you are not going to be a part of it either. It starts at 1. I'm aligning with my son, the light part of me, and how I'm dark. So I know my place in the world, and I'm going to get that respect because I know the knowledge within me. So the rejection was for me to gain my dignity and for me to know that I am sacred and that my sacred knowledge in the portal, nobody don't need access to that because that's sacred knowledge. And that's what we lost before. That's why we put to sleep and made it seem like we was the whores when we was the one out here least protected. And that's why, because they didn't know who number 13 was, but they know she was of the darkness, holy, wanting the daughters of Zion to come together in power, but it will be respect, and you will love yourself, and we will be loyal to one another, and it will be order. Yes, there is a sun. My son is light. She is light. Her load is to be light. She is a reflection of the things that I'm not able to do because of the sacred knowledge in the position that I hold. And I protect that her, and she brings me joy by being able to bend and move in different ways and take over, but she respects, and I'm able to live, and we build from there. That's how this shit is supposed to work. But see, y'all out of order, and y'all want to compete with each other because y'all want the love of a son that has no courage. My son, the one who heals to my voice, no matter how many times you flip and dip in that bedroom. That's why you are afraid to get out here and go against them. So you rather go against me. But you don't even go against me because you even know that the Most High God has got to be talking to me. Because I'm not in it for what you in it for. It has started that way. I had to figure that shit out. Yeah. So I'm going to start with these three people inside this tarot, the three good ones that are moving forward, and the three copycats who they put out there to compete with the divine feminine. Okay? So you done took something that you think is yours, so you out here flexing. So the first one is a young one. And it's cool that you watching me, baby girl. And it's cool that you got a lot of followers and all that. But y'all do not know what y'all are fucking doing. Because what are you doing it for? If you're setting people free, why are you on here being a slave and making money for this entity? Why haven't everybody came together and built nothing yet? Because you ain't the one who the God called to do nothing. That's why they set you up to go against your sister and brother, and you know you over here stealing because you know you ain't getting no sacred knowledge. Baby, everything you say, this one, she getting on my nerves, okay? You really getting on my nerves. And I really don't want to call your name again, but I did go in your comments and say thank you for your support. Because I don't have to keep quiet while motherfuckers sitting up there acting, leading the people to nowhere. And why would I care? You know what I mean? Because it was pain. So, and then you gonna sit up there and you'll act like you didn't do nothing. I can show you on several occasions. I would wear certain things. A day later, here she go trying to wear it. She ain't have enough money to get it right then. So, these are the people that they push forward in the machine because they know that they willing to compete and still make them money. So how are you setting the people free? You still making money for the entity, which is ran by a demonic entity that you said you sitting up here talking about. So who giving you your information? The information that you getting ain't setting you free. All you doing is trying to get something from the people that you done pulled into the bullshit. And you got to pay for that. See, I knew you was false when I saw you, and I knew you had work to do when you stepped out here. And but when you go get up here and act like you getting divine messages and you done went through certain things and you doing this for a man, now that man that set you up to do that, that's finna be left out in the cold in the Five of Pentacles, having to pretend to everybody that everything going on, he's about to reveal to you his true self. Because he got 72 hours to not worry about the people the man that got him bending over, okay? Because that man that got him bending over is the one who put the honor on my shoulder. The man he sent at me to put me down in the grave is the man that stood up and gave me honor because they seen I was a no-limit soldier. They hadn't seen nothing like it. And it was because of a cause. It wasn't because of nothing else. They seen that. You see what I'm saying? It's seen the Most High God. It wasn't me. It's not out of ego. It's the truth. So let the truth be known. So I demand it. I demand what's mine. I demand respect. See what I'm saying? So since you want to live a certain lifestyle and all this here and there, it's going to get dirtier and dirtier for you now, Jezebel. You don't have no edges. You wear a wig. This is not just, I'm just telling you, this is not just a diss. This is just spiritual. You wear a wig to cover up the fact that you ain't got no edges. That spiritually should tell somebody something. Even with the spells that's been done on us, we can grow our damn edges right the fuck back. We the one who decide to cut our hair off every single time because we be trying to cut the energy out. And we just the type of people that just like to try new shit, see what it's gonna be about. And then this is easy to go because I'm a soldier. You see what I'm saying? Because I can make myself look good anyway. It ain't the fact that you wear wigs, baby girl. It's the fact you ain't got no edges that tell me that you false. It's cool that you want to be there, but you got to go through it. So now you finna go through it. And while you continue to pretend as if you're me, And that's sad. Why that man, whoever that person is that's trying to that wanted you to compete, why you continue to make money for an entity and you're not going to go anywhere at all. See what I'm saying? So you in a trap yourself because you done been used to trap other people for praise and glory. Where do you want to go? Where's the end goal in this? You want to get up there with Beyonce at and be the biggest terror reader, but the court ain't got caught yet. You ain't out here in the streets naming nothing. I'm out here talking about my real life story. Now, one of you bitches is out here. It's a couple people like spiritual advisor. She talk about her real life story while she talking about this. The rest of you, I know she done been through something because you can tell by the scars on us. You see what I'm saying? Because we a little rough and tough, but we still beautiful people. You see what I'm saying? Even she got tricked because at one time she was making $5,000. That's enough to make what I want, what God got in me. That's enough for me to start to help everybody get free. But see, you motherfuckers don't know nothing. That's why you gonna be on the outside looking in and still bending for the man that you wanted me to defend you against. No, that's the motherfucker that I'm gonna put a badge on. Cause that's the bitch that's gonna give me what the fuck I've been asking you niggas for. Cause y'all don't have no gifts no more. And the ones of y'all that may be able to come back to where you need to come back to, they'll be locked up here because God know I'm not gonna abuse them. Okay? The only thing y'all will be able to do is fuck over each other and they ain't gotta worry about nobody messing with y'all about it. Long as y'all keep that between each other, keep that secret y'all been had. Cause the real divine feminine that's rough and tough, she ain't in my seats, but she is right there with me, my sister. Okay? It don't got nothing to do with ego. It's ranking here. Okay. This is an army that and everybody ain't in it. I'm telling you, my sisters, when they spit that shit, you don't want to listen to them until you ready to hear some real shit. Because it's gonna bother you. Like this girl Love Darcy. I knew I had work to do because every time I heard that bitch spitting real shit, in a way that she spit it. You know what I'm saying? Even though she talking about what a nigga want, and that's the only thing I don't agree with you, because I'm gonna tell you about my brother something. That's why I'm in a different seat. But you definitely gonna be transformed and used by the Most High God, because your sword make them up. The real prophets, you don't like them. Okay, but the people, the freedom riders, you're not gonna be up in here. We use this entity to connect to each other. When I realized I don't have to compete with y'all to come and talk to y'all about nothing. I'm not trying to say the ones that's finna move forward, which is 3 people that I've been observing that I'm finna talk about after I talk about these 3 light false bitches, okay, that's been getting on my nerves. The one that don't have no hair, she young and got glasses. She say the same scripture that I done told. I'm glad you was able to get that scripture for me, baby, because I know nobody was saying that, because my mama been saying that scripture to me since I was a little girl. That's why I know about heart. Oh, look to the hills. Girl, if you could grow anything, if you was meant to grow anything, you would grow back your hair. That's a spiritual thing. It's not a diss. It's just something you need to work on, because there's some type of something going on, and we know what that is. You are in competition with your sister that you know because of your ranking is above you, and you need to have a certain respect. It's none of that. And one of my sons or brothers is using their thug passion because I done rejected them, or they ain't on my level and I have more knowledge than them, to put you in competition with me because they know that's gonna piss me off. So that I will continue to tell them things that they ass will never have access to, because they bent over and gave it to somebody that was even less ranking. Because the lighter you are, the less sacred knowledge you are supposed to learn. You are a reflection. There's things that you reflect back to me. You see what I'm saying? But you don't have, so that you can stay in a line, because you're not gonna ever be more powerful than me. The computer was made from my mind. computer was made from me. Everything was made based off of who I am. That's why I can heal myself. Because the earth, I am a manifestation just like mother herself. So you done fucking destroyed her, so you done destroyed me. But guess what? We always go back to our natural state. And I don't give a fuck if we gotta make ourselves be a hurricane, a volcano, several motherfucking fires. It's gonna come back to motherfucking order. And I don't give a damn what you feel about it. Because the Most High God gave me the sword to do it. And I was been holding back on you bitches, but you're steady playing. So I'm gonna show you my brothers ain't got no motherfucking power. And when it come to me, they gonna always try to do something in the dark because they'll never step to me and do a motherfucking thing because they know what you don't motherfucking know. That's why they got you out here being disrespectful. But see, my son came back into the line, so I forgive him. Forgive him. Because we won now. We getting back into alignment. See how this shit go. It's meant for us to win as one. And if you ain't a part of the tree, your ass getting burned. That's just the order. It ain't cold-blooded, baby. Pacifying you and gaslighting. You ain't shit. Is it 15,000 of y'all, 60,000 of y'all over there? They over there gaslighting, talking about you this and that. Can't nail one. They ain't got no power. They working for the devil. What the fuck? The real ones, you think they gonna put them up there? No. But you say you won't. Make that shit make sense. But you up here selling products and all this shit. No, bitch, you're not going. Empress Bella, she moving forward. She's a real daughter of Zion. She don't have to do none of that. She got real sacred knowledge. She got real knowledge that validated me from years ago from things that awoken it. I got the proof that of what I speak of right in the Bible. God show it to me. You motherfuckers don't know shit. Everything I speak about, I can pull it up in your Bible that you be reading. Even my name that I got before I even knew anything about it. I just knew what God said I was, and couldn't nobody tell me nothing about it. As much as they try to convince me of something else. No, bitch. I know what God told me when I was sitting outside by the trees. I got back on the internet when I awoke in 8. I was off that motherfucker for 8 to 10 years straight. Got back on there when I awoken because I was trying to tell the people what the most high God was showing me. And you hoes was sitting back there watching like a goddamn spider, thinking about a man and how the fat fuck that I attract this type of nigga because you think you better than me. But now you motherfuckers want to transform and be me without no respect. So guess what? This nigga finna show you who the fuck you are and who the fuck I am after you done did all this voodoo magic to fuck over his life and have him sitting there with you. As long as he protect them motherfucking kids away from your weak ass. He free to do whatever the fuck is necessary to get your ass in a line, bitch. Cause you could never. Yeah. The fuck did you talk about? This ain't got nothing to do with that. It was the Father and my thought that made your ass. It was my pain that created your ass and your beauty. So that you can be something nice for me to fucking look at while I'm carrying the burden of the motherfucking world on my shoulder. Cause I can't do what you do. I can't be out here fucking and sucking and all that. Cause I know you don't know no better. Cause I don't get no second chance. When God tell me what it is, I get my ass smashed, baby. You could never. And it ain't no competition. This just real shit. So since you say you can, you finna try it. That nigga can't save you. You finna see how he finna leave your ass out in the door. Cause he's scared of the motherfucker that I done stood up to. Now he want to act crazy and start talking some shit. Bitch, God gonna whoop your motherfucking ass, and he done gave me the sword that motherfucking made the command. And that's all we talking about. You can call it anger all you want to, a storm. You say that's angry. That's me. I'm tapped in with Mother Nature. So if you on that high level of consciousness, you understand what I'm saying. There's a difference. Empress Bella she gonna get her respect for the shit that she do, cause she ain't doing it like you nasty ass bitches. Cause she really meant here the collective, okay? But God gonna free her from her even being able to be attached, because she's a part of the new wave. Her, okay? That she's one. Okay, she's a pioneer. Astro Queen, I don't care. They all are aspect of me, okay? In certain type of ways. They are all an aspect of myself. They are pioneers and motherfuckers always hate. But y'all stole from all these people. Okay? And they got these, I'm telling you, I ain't hating because these two people right here got a lot of viewers because y'all know they shit. And I disrespected Astro Queen when I was looking at her readings the last few years or the last years. And I'm like, what is she talking about? And I understand and I apologize to my sister, okay? Because I've learned the most from you and from anybody else. But you understand why God placed me here because the things that you were bound to not be able to speak to, I was able to move past that and I don't give a fuck what they talking about. You see what I'm saying? And I see you laughing sometimes. I don't give a fuck. You riding with me though. Anyway, so it's you and it's the Nigerian. So baby, y'all can't say I'm prejudiced, none of that shit. Okay, it's the Nigerian and it's one more because she is the one where my name came about. But the Nigerian Daisy, Arjuna, she's the shit, okay? It's a guy doing work on her. She moving forward, okay? She's a real one. The whole portal, okay? Y'all finna see what's gonna happen. And then consciousness, she's a very gentle, angelic like reader. And she's of the wolf pack. She's Caucasian, okay? She's a wolf. I'm a lion, okay? We are different. Wolves don't live like lions, but we can all live the same, okay? But I rule the jungle. Just remember that shit, all right? So, and we'll be all, and everything will be all right. And everything will be in order the way it need to be. And it ain't got to be no jealousy. It's all about getting to peace and harmony. And that's it. I'll go to war with you because God had to wake me up into my power and how I can do it. You know, it's an art to this shit. And yeah, motherfuckers want to walk around like that. So since you want to do that, the men that you thought you was taking, baby, they was just what you call that, fugazi, because they only had heart against their own. So now they don't even have that anymore because they losing respect. So they're gonna be in the house with you, okay? While the divine feminine is being set free and given a choice whether she wants to be a part of the daughters of Zion who are sacred, okay, that belong to one divine masculine, okay, the 144,000 who are virgins first, okay, they got to go back to your virgin state. There's got to be a period in your life where there is only one person. You're not, when you get up, when you leave, right, you're not going to somebody else to try to heal it, you know what I mean? And you, this here reading thing, yeah, a couple readers they cool for gassing you up, all right, yeah, but that's a cycle they keeping you in. That's the devil's work. And that's what God mean by that. Because they don't have the prophets came. People don't like the prophets because we spit that real shit. Shit that you feel, oh my goodness, it's no way. But yet here I still stand doing shit that you can't do. You do it. You do it. Okay. That's what I was talking about. But anyway, so yeah, that's what's finna go. And then these three people that I'm talking about. All right, yeah, that one there is ridiculous. She always to the heels, girl, stop stealing. Put some respect on my name. Cause you finna start going through the cycles and see why I'm sitting where I'm sitting. And why I do know him. It's not a game. It's not something I play with. I've been serving God all my life. When I was 12 years old, I was in my Donna closet asking God why I'm at church because my uncle built a church. Okay? We got videotapes from when we were little at church every Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday. We grew up in church. That's what we went to when we bought my uncle. It was behind my auntie two-story home. You see what I'm saying? We had a good life growing up. And I'm very passionate about the Most High God. So when God woke me up, I was so excited to pour into the people around me for them to only take from me and then go out into the world and then come back in my face like some fucking psychopaths and talk to me about the shit that I talked them when they was behind closed doors asking me why I was lighting a candle for by Archangel Michael or Archangel Raphael. I'm showing them scriptures in the Bible that they never started. Okay, an embodiment of my brother would have been who one of my first teachers was, which is the one who was most taken from, which is the minister, Honorable Minister Farrakhan. See, it would be in the embodiment of what Christ would have been, because guess what? He was so passionate. That's what I took from him. He was one of my first teachers. That's why I brought all that information that he taught back to my family. 2 years after they were, oh, I don't listen to that. That's Hebrew. Next thing you know, all of a sudden, here they go. They follow me everywhere I go, so I knew I was a leader. But I knew I couldn't never, I wanted so bad to build with them, but every step I moved up, that I come back and run back and they used it to level themselves up and go out and get praise for things that they ain't never experienced, because I had to go through motherfucking pain to where I died and had to be reborn in order to come back and give you what I had to give you. It was a midnight when you was out partying and being a rock star, and I was at home studying and listening to the minister Farrakhan and his fire and him teaching me how to open my mouth up with passion and love. And he gave y'all motherfuckers a lot of love. And that's the part of you, that's the light part of the sun. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm the dark part of the sun. He didn't know who the enemy was. You see what I'm saying? And he didn't understand spirituality. But yet everybody done took from that. You see what I'm saying? This is why you don't have no order, because you don't have nothing sacred. And the people that come that are willing to step out and show you how it's done, that you take from and act like it's you, and you shun them in front of motherfuckers that you think is better than you, you can't be a part of it, baby. Because there's no way. That's why I sit where I sit, because the man that you put on high, he know my voice. That's why he couldn't do the job that you had paid him to do. You see what I'm saying? And I protected the motherfuckers that night that ain't nobody gonna fuck with them. So what? Thief in the night. Now, you let me meet my brothers that night. See, people that's real soldiers, that's got real hearts, that just need direction. So that's why I'm in the head. They need to know who is what, because they in an illusion about who they need to get the fuck rid of. But they know you niggas ain't shit. But somehow or another, you want to twist it to the divine feminine, because you know that we sit above you. You think my father would ever trust a lustful ass nigga like you that will invite flies, fleas, and anything in? Because you want to put you want to put your phallus in it. And the divine feminine will sit at home day and night waiting on only you to have sex with, when she's gorgeous and beautiful, and you got to beat her down and make sure nobody don't look at her. Baby, you showing everybody who she is right then and there. You see what I'm saying? Because if she was nothing, leave her alone. Let her go. Ain't nobody studying her. But no, you want to hide her. You want to beat her down. You want to sit up psyops. You want to go find a bitch to your daughter, which is the curse in the Bible, that you would lust after the daughters that you created. See, you went and created a golden calf. You see what I'm saying? That is my daughter after you put me to sleep, to come be in competition with me and to have a bigger wave, and then go through a little something and think she done went through my pain because you done put her in position, brother. So guess what? It's you gonna take that beat, because you're not about to have nothing. Because the man that you put against me is gonna it's what it is. Let me stay on task. I'm living in a 3-dimensional world, 369. I see myself, the life I'm supposed to have up in over here on stage with the people so they can hear me worldwide. The life I'm living right now while I'm talking on this YouTube, and the life that I've lived down here with my people that need to come out, that God is putting in position. That's why you still there, because you a soldier. And until you realize who you are and that material wealth is not your value, you can't be knighted with the 12,000. You see what I'm saying? We stayed down here because we had to find happiness. See, I got the Holy Grail. I got the holy motherfucking grail, baby. So I'll never be fucked up. Cause the joy, the whooping that was put on me. See, that's how come I know you're fake and phony. The whooping that was put on me, the things that was done to me, I'm supposed to be in there crazy. See, the material things that was stolen from me and spit in my face purposely, and bitch, what you gonna do about it? Cause nobody don't believe you. The things that was done talking about me like a dog, okay, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna believe you. I'm gonna trigger you so that you can say talk about me. You are trapped in my zone. I'm gonna keep paying people to come. I got a new job. Do you know how many old niggas done came up in there back to back? And they know I'm the high priestess. If y'all send one more of them motherfuckers, y'all gonna fuck over somebody that y'all love the most in y'all life. Leave me the fuck alone. Nah, bitch, I ain't in no matrix, and I don't go for sugar daddies. I don't need no sugar daddy. I teach niggas how to set they self free while y'all be thinking something that it ain't. Cause them niggas be using you to run up a bag, but you too busy competing with me. Cause the only thing that you got is your looks, and you don't value yourself. But my son do. She don't care about none of that, because I taught her that I'm not prejudiced at all, but I'm not gonna let nothing that I had to divide myself into disrespect me and go against me. So since you want to go, if you go against me, then you finna get your shit rocked. See, Christian, she on the level. See, y'all think she crazy, but she being reborn. That's why she showing herself. She don't know which way to go because she surrounded by monsters. But one thing about it, she is in her original state. See, God can work with that. See, Lisa Ray, she's a little bit older. See, I can work with that. That's a light that I can, I can align to, and I can kind of work with that. But see, you other motherfuckers, I can't work with that. And then you still thinking that. So when God get ready to rip all that shit away from y'all, how y'all gonna find joy in life? Because the material things that you have is what you look at as joy, and you have to work for them. You got to put on a show for them constantly. You can't be your natural self. Only reason why you able to do what you're doing now is because the machine is competing against me to keep the people stuck in there. But see, my job is to keep doing me so that my life will reflect that you motherfuckers don't have no way. And I don't feel a need to compete. So I just went and changed my focus and started doing something so I can start forward movement. You see? I appreciate you too. I love the daughters of Zion and the sons of God. I got a sword. See, they didn't know who I was. Y'all had turned them against me because I was down here with the real soldiers being taught by motherfuckers that went through the fire for real, you know what I'm saying? Because when you really went through something, you don't want to talk about that shit. You see what I'm saying? That shit is something deep down inside of you. And you took a lot of work for you not to be a monster out here just wrecking shit and knowing motherfuckers can't do nothing with you. See, that's who God gave the motherfucking power to. And you motherfuckers up there, you just sex slaves. And you're going to bend to our will, which I am 6 and 1 and 1 and 6. And I ain't got to prove shit, nigga, because I'm too legit too quick. And you going to get these motherfucking bitches in line just like that. You understand? I wasn't meant to come on here and make no money with the goddamn enemy and make no sacred contract with them before I knew certain shit. You see what I'm saying? Because they didn't get in position like they are right now where they got you thinking that you free on here to be yourself when they still pimping you out for your motherfucking creativity. And that's why you stop here. You see what I'm saying? So you can keep making yourself cute and talking, but your ass ain't real. And you finna get that motherfucking issue of what it took to get to the sacred knowledge that changed a wave of people. You ain't the one that sat in that seat. Now, there's a young child, there's a young girl that's really cool, not like this no edge mystic, whatever the fuck. And her name is Phoenix. Yeah. Learned a lot from that young lady. She's a wildcat. You feel me? Yeah, we can work with that. Just like that right there. See, I love shit. Y'all hate shit. You can never be me, but you try. Everything that I do, my style, my way, I can show you what I was doing it. Like Erica Badu, and Lauren Hill. My daughter named Erica like Erica Badu. My brother, his daughter named Lauren like Lauren Hill. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't know what they was talking about then, but we just knew they was that we aligned with the shit. You feel me? Now we understand. See, God can work with that. They just got to get back into alignment because they let the devil fool them to get their shine. See what I'm saying? But they understand it now. Because I got 612s. But anyhow, and that's why I'm like when you get, I got the Holy Grail, so what can you do with me? My joy comes from within inside. I make myself happy. Nothing else does it. You watched everything be taken, and I still be out here bouncing. Oh, that bitch crazy. Nah, I'm a child of God. Something you couldn't take. Something that's valuable, that's worth more than gold. And I'm gonna make you motherfuckers bend and show you the power that God had made me hold. It speaks of it in the Bible that you hold. Look in Revelations and see that all the power would be bestowed. Because I'm number 13, the dark side of the sun they talking about, that sleep. When I get through wrecking shit, he'll come back. He'll wake up and he'll rectify me. Is that the right word? He would wake up and he's going to transform me. I'm already the master transformer, but his awakening will give me the crown that you motherfuckers all got together to try to take and give to these clowns. Use their beauty to take them and make them against their mothers and give them the life that you purposely withhold, that my pain put you in position to even get. You stole my womb when I was asleep and gave it to the man that you were captive of and thought I was going to wake up and break you free of. I got something for him to do. If he want to seek and he see me as mother, he can take your position right now. And the Gemini is the first one. Because we backed him from day one. Every time somebody tell me what the nigga did, Donald Trump said this, I be laughing like a motherfucker. Because, bitch, I'm the one who got in the dragon's head that moved y'all to not give a fuck because y'all don't have no power now to even fuel a war. But see, all this shit was to make your ass put energy in it because it takes the divine beings, the 144,000 superheroes, to make anything powerful. So now that you don't, until my brothers know who I am, and they'll be united, I'll hold what these motherfuckers put me on the government list, and I know why they were afraid of it. But no, I'm not you, and I serve my father, and he had to wait. He had to send me here to go through this shit. And yes, I'm mad, and yes, I'll be glad and everybody who gets to meet the dragon. I don't give a fuck. Yes, it gives me pleasure. It gives me glory that I know 10,000 motherfuckers of y'all gonna meet the fire of my pain that you put upon me. Yeah, I wanna hear the screams of it. No, I ain't gonna lay you down just like that, bitch. You gonna wish for death, and death ain't gonna be nowhere around you like that. Keep pretending that you the one without putting respect on the Holy One that went through the fires of what my brother came when he was a fisherman. But I came as the dark side of the sun, the hunter. Set justice and balance upon you. Now, back to the second person. Now, Phoenix, that's the young girl. I always get out of my way. That's the young girl that is very brilliant. Yeah, I seen her at the table of 12. You know, there were 12 men once, but I've always sat behind in the shadows of Theseus. What do you think children do in heaven for fun to y'all? Okay, and I'm a child, so that's the purity of it, my soul. So that's what makes me higher than you, because I can talk to my father because of the child that I'm not afraid to show you. Call it immature. Put away childish things when I pull out my dragon and transform. But my natural state is the child that my father adores. Okay, now, so let me stop getting on subject. Yeah, you have something. I understand your mother is of lighter tone. It's a confusion, so is mine. And yeah, I understand that you didn't understand what I was saying, and you did disrespect Astro Queen, but a lot of things that you say, you definitely got to say came from her. And of course, she don't owe the collective a motherfucking thing. So if she read them cards right, it was just showing you're a genius and that you're a part of the council. And we don't tell everybody things that we know. So if you ain't a part of it, you would have never caught that she was tricking your motherfucking ass. So if they're gonna make her do some shit and put her in some shit, why wouldn't she fuck over y'all motherfuckers that she know gonna steal and go back out here and run and say something about her? She's brilliant. Give her respect and put some motherfucking shit on it. Or you can stay back with the rest of them, but I will hope you won't want to move forward with us. Okay? Now, to the second copycat, the big one that just copied my everything that I do. She from New York, you know what I'm saying? She definitely don't know nothing. Like, she barely know how to spell the words. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, she's definitely taking the devil's deal. She don't care about blatantly copying me, and I told her in her comments as well. And all she has done is like it. And I want to see if I'm not being a bully, but y'all want to fight with somebody, fight with me, because what I speak is truth. Because all you gotta do is go back, and I want to see a video of you saying that before I did, and you didn't just get no download, and you're doing everything that I do. You're working for somebody else to mislead the collective and try to get the collective that is really divine to continue to give you information. No, I'm glad you're pushing the information I got, and God is going to continue to put you somewhere. And now the man that's got you doing that, boo-boo, that done got you the new things and everything like that, now his power can only be used against you. He's gonna see that. You're gonna see that next 72. So keep on working, darling, to be me. I'm done doing anything for the machine, but coming in here and telling y'all what the fuck the next move is against what's gonna happen to you. Moving on to the third one. Y'all all that one there is just pure dumb, she just about drama, and people love bullshit, but she don't got no solution. She don't got no everybody. What about what you doing has set you free? What about you pulling cards is gonna help somebody not jump off a bridge? No, you're entertaining. So stop doing this shit and say what it is. Because the real ones of us, you see that the machine that's put you there, if you was a part of it and they put you there, like if they use me, like I'm telling these sisters right now, that If God gonna put something in you and you gonna have to make a move, because I was willing to rock and roll and I'm still doing it. While they put I had 50 some views this when I started. Now the video go down in views every day. I don't care. You just continue to give me power and show me that you're going out your way to go against the Most High God. And I'm just doing what he told me to do, because the people that need to hear it, that's in the dark, that's going to steal and push it through, is going to lead back to how y'all brought them all into a portal. So y'all don't have any power or no protection. And the people that the brothers that had it, they don't have any either. And now I'm offering protection to one man that's been doing exactly what my head in the dragon has been calling him to do. And it's been hilarious. Huh? Exactly. So, and he's a Gemini I'm talking about. The other Geminis, that's why y'all are getting fucking dragged, because that used to be your position, and you would look what you did when you had it. You went and bent your ass over to another motherfucker in the dark and came and used your motherfucking strength like Simpson against your own people. Now you have none. Huh? All you got is your Jezebel, and all your Jezebel has got is you. And all you can do is put clothes on that motherfucker and try to make that motherfucker be one of the divine feminine that I'm trying to build an army to be some holy women who bodies that they ain't trying to show and protect. That's how come I know all these hoes are fucking out of order, because they are still on here naked. Cause that's what they got. Oh, that's me being myself. No, that's you being a fucking whore, selling yourself, because you know these people gonna get on here and give you sexual energy. So that's how come I know you a sexual sexual energy empire. I can't even say it. Energy vampire. If you got all this knowledge, then you would have been changed your ways. It's because of you that I was wearing stuff that I should have covered, but I always just show my upper body, because bitch, I'm built like that naturally. So if I wanted to sell something, I could have been sold my body. But that's why I'm talking to Astro Queen too, that she changed her ways and different things that she do, because she can go further in life, okay? But God is letting everybody steal from you and disrespect you, because you decided to sell yourself and you influenced a lot of people to be fucking naked and think it's okay. No, it is not. Because you are becoming an energy vampire, and the knowledge that you have, I know that you know that's what you was doing. You put on them clothes because you know somebody gonna beat they meat. One of the divine masculines, hoping a divine masculine comes to your channel, and now he beating his meat, and you gonna catch that motherfucker, and now he on here exchanging energy and his information, and everybody think you the motherfucker shit. So damn, Phoenix might be right. Bitches, you fake or what? Phoenix might be right, girl. I done talked myself right into seeing that this bitch is... Oh wow. I'm sorry, Phoenix. God almighty. You got to be motherfucking careful. Wow. So that's what... Okay, bitch. That's okay, yeah. So, yeah, it's a list. It's a list. And that motherfucker steady getting longer. But, you know, yeah. And the third copycat, they brought, she literally steals everything I gotta say too, but she uses big words and phrases, and oh, now she done got a house. Okay, so bitch, what did you go through to get a house? Tell the collective how you did that, cause you was following God so much that you've been talking so much and stealing so much, but yet the real divine feminist that's been serving God, been going through the real Job experience, ain't got nobody running to their protection. And you know, good, all I can see in your comments is motherfucker talking about how pretty you is. So you know, literally you're using your looks, and the lust from your father and him setting you up to be in competition with a real divine feminine because he know that was something that's going to trigger unawakened divine feminine to come out here and compete where he can steal her knowledge and energy trying to be in a position that he never will ever want him, because it's a curse that the Most High God put on him to stay away from you till you wake up and see that you sacred and grab back your sacred energy, man and woman of God, and let them motherfuckers starve so that you can see who the real motherfuckers are, or you can burn with them. It's simple as that. But none of y'all have that knowledge. You know why? Because you too busy listening to motherfuckers talking about you a giant, you a this. If you that bitch, get out here and do like me. Go to a community where you ain't from and talk about everybody and protect the motherfucking kids beside yourself. Bitch, you ain't doing shit. And all you motherfuckers gonna pay. And them folks that I done named, nah, your bitch Astro and you out the list. Yeah. You got something to pay for. Phoenix, I'm sorry. That's where you going. You was right, that's why I always watch you. See, I ain't never went against you, even though you said something bad. I ain't never said anything against you, baby girl, because you always made sense. Like, you hoes out here doing so much, but you ain't talking about your kids. It's always been surrounded by my child. That young lady right there, keep it 1,000. See, it ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't never been no hater. See, y'all don't know nothing about the love. I just speak real shit, and I want to see if motherfuckers gonna handle me like they handle everybody else. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not me being a bully. I am a bully because I got to be a bully to gain for motherfuckers to see what it is. Because, bitch, if you was me, get out here and do it. See how that bitch was talking all that shit about Puff Daddy? At the last minute, God gave me, well, not at the last minute, he had been told me that the man wasn't guilty. That just show you how they can set you up anyway. He guilty of making a deal with the devil and knowing some shit, and everybody that was scared of him is scared because he had tapped into his own power, but he used his power to bully his own people and made a deal with the devil because he didn't think he was as powerful as that person. When literally him making that deal is what gave his power away and made him attached to the motherfucker. And soon as he got out of order and realized what was up with no backing, after he done put a Jezebel in the position and she ain't got no protection, she can't protect you at all. You can't go out here and be no bull. You can't go out here and be no boss and no bull with no Jezebel, bitch. Cause bitch, you gonna lose it all every time. So you ain't gonna never use no divine feminine for none of that. I don't hate nobody. I love my brothers. I love everybody. But if you ain't for God and you ain't for me, you ain't willing to restore and see what I do, you gonna allow a man to continue to run you, and you gonna continue to compete. You on your own. Now, the person that's gonna put me in position is the one that y'all sitting up talking about every day, Donald Trump. And he got to the new moon to do it. Or he can be out in the cold too. And that's all I gotta say. And that's 100. Peace. Oh, no, I ain't finished talking about this bitch. Yeah, she's supposed to be got a house and all that. And done took the devil deal from another nigga. She's sitting up every day making videos talking about using big words, but ain't talking about shit really, but repeating the same thing that I'm saying, but I'm just using a different dialect. You see what I'm saying? Which we can work together with that, but ain't no way you're going to use your looks that's what you got, bitch, and you copying me, and this motherfucker is stealing energy to give back to you. You stealing the collective energy to build and trying to what did God tell you to do? He told you to steal from the people and get you a house. Why you ain't told nobody else how to get a house? Oh, okay, because you ain't a part of it. Good luck. And you finna get your ass whooped. Y'all 3 light bitches and y'all clones. Exactly. Ain't been through shit, but you finna go through it now, and you gonna do it with a smile. While that motherfucker that set you up and put you in position to do it, he gonna be on your ass, because he can't control nothing around here when it comes to the divine feminine, because we are equal. I stay in the background. I make him look good. And he went out here and betrayed me time and time again until he beat me until I woke the fuck up and transformed and figured out who the fuck I was. And I appreciate the motherfucker for it. But now everybody finna pay for it. Because the real king, the real Lion King, he the only one can make me submit and keep my sword off your motherfucking ass, bitch. All y'all. Now see what's gonna happen to me. Nothing.